Joining us in the studio, Paulo Calisto, estás bom?
Bem, obrigado.
Bem, obrigado. Classic cars. They're the greatest things in the world.
Yes, I agree. Everything these days is all about muscle classics.
Yeah.
If you look at music videos now, TV adverts, it's
Yeah.
all about classic cars, beautiful women.
We have quite an extraordinary collection of classic cars in South Africa. Unfortunately, a lot of them are hidden away, but they seem to be coming more and more out into the sunlight.
A lot of them have been hidden away for a few years.
Yeah.
And then once I started the Classic Car Show in 2011,
Yeah.
it's just they seem to be coming out from everywhere.
Which is amazing. I mean, I know of people in remote places of Bloemfontein and in the Cape or whatever that also have these extraordinary collection of cars. But the majority of them must be up here in Gauteng.
I think a majority is actually at the moment in Cape Town.
Oh, really?
But that's more of the classics, like the 40s and the 30s.
Okay, yes.
And then here in Johannesburg, we've got the muscle cars.
The big muscle
The
cars.
big muscle cars.
Now, as you say, you started the Classic Car Show 2011. It's grown every single year. Have you found that people who've had these classic cars come to your show and go, oh my word, mine doesn't look as good, and all of a sudden they go and start spending some good money and rebuilding and refurbishing these beautiful machines?
Yes, because I've seen a lot of cars that I saw in, like, as example, from my first show until now. And they've done so many changes to those same cars.
Okay.
So I think it's a lot of motivation for people to see and get ideas what to do with cars. And then it's also a motivation for visitors. They've came to see the classic cars.
Yes.
Wow, this is what we should do as a hobby. And they've bought it and they've sent it in to be restored.
Do you find at the show itself that there's quite a lot of buying and selling going on?
Yes, there is.
Oh, really,
definitely. In 28th of October 2012, we sold a GTO, a red, beautiful 67 GTO for 1.2 million.
Gee whiz.
On the show.
That's incredible, eh?
It's excellent.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But we sell a lot of cars. So if anyone's got a classic car out there that's looking to sell,
come along.
Nasrec, 6th of July at the Classic Car Show will be the place to sell it.
All right, now let's talk about it. 6th of July, Nasrec Showgrounds. Can people just arrive with their classic cars? Is there an entrance fee to be on display? How does it work?
The classic car, if you arrive with a classic car, the driver and the passengers, it's in for free. And then the following passengers are...
You pay for them.
You pay for.
All right.
It's just the driver and the passenger you don't pay for.
Unbelievable. Now, you're charging, I mean, it's for 60 Rand an adult and under 12, 20 bucks.
20 Rand, that's it. And there is secure parking.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Nasrec there. So you got all of these cars. How many cars are you expecting to have on display this year?
December 1st of December 2013, we had 1,600 cars.
Confirmed
that came. And then this show, we're looking at about 1,800.
All right.
To 2,000. We've got a nice car, 1932. BMW convertible that's never been seen in South Africa, coming from Namibia.
1932 BMW convertible. What was it? Was that one of the... No, it wasn't the original 328. I'm just trying to think which it was. Wow, that's impressive. So, I mean, the great thing about it is all over Southern Africa, the guys are hearing about it. Because, I mean, there must be also some magnificent cars in places like Zimbabwe, Namibia, Botswana, those kind of places.
Botswana, we've got people that come... last year in March, they came to our show with their vehicles, but they've been following my shows all the time. So every show they've been there, but they've only came once with their vehicle.
Oh, that's incredible. I mean, this is very, very exciting stuff. In terms of, I mean, you must have a lot of people who are there as well, Paulo, who are restorers, refurbishers, etc., etc. So exhibitors who sit there and say, listen, you've got a classic car, we can redo the whole thing for you, or something like that.
That's it. At the show, there'll be people that can do A to Z.
Yeah.
And there's also people that are selling parts of classic cars.
Okay.
So there's... And then, so when you come there, if you're looking for a particular car, a lot of the people that have got cars will direct you to places. Yeah. So that's the best place to start getting
Yes.
information on cars. That's actually how I started. I bought a 1959 convertible Impala.
Oh, yeah?
And I didn't know where there were car shows. I didn't know where to buy spares. I didn't know anything. And then I went to Piston Ring Club
Yes, of
in
course.
Modern Fontaine. And then from there, I saw, look, this is an opportunity. And
And that's how it started.
and then I started my own website called classiccars.co.za. And that was a base where people, if you're looking to buy a car or sell a car or buy space, sell space, that is the place to go to, classiccars.co.za.
Yeah, I mean, I'm busy sitting on the site at the moment. But I mean, also the wonderful thing is places like the Piston Ring Club, etc., get a sort of a feel of it. But also, don't you also find that people are always willing to help? So I mean, as you say, you got a '59 Impala. If somebody arrives with a 1962 Mustang or something, and amazing, people sit there and say, "Hey, have you got this?" or "Try that," or "Go and speak to this person." I mean, it becomes quite a brotherhood amongst people.
100%. It's definitely a brotherhood, like a family. As example, I've got cars at the moment at the Eid Fashion Show. And
Okay.
one of the Ford Cortina club members had an accident. And there already they was talking that he didn't have insurance. They're all going to put money
And to try
together
and fix
to
it.
fix his car.
That's fantastic stuff. I mean, listen, it sounds like a hell of a lot of fun just to come and see some of these exquisite cars. And you never know, the bug might hit you, and all of a sudden you start getting into classic cars. But you've got some other activities that are happening on the day. I mean,
Yes.
it's not just coming to look at classic cars, which, if you've got a whole bunch of kids, they might look at 5 or 6 of them and they get a little bit bored. So what else, other activities do you have?
For activities for kids, we've got a theme park, a kids theme park. Then we've got drifting for the real motorheads
Okay,
and the
cool.
brave.
With Jimmy and the boys.
That's it.
Okay.
And then we've also got helicopter runs for families. And
Oh, stunning. Over Joburg, I
over
speak.
Joburg. It goes over Joburg, over a little bit of Soweto. So it's a
Stunning.
nice ride. And then we've also got sound competition.
All right,
And then
okay.
we've also got show and shine. That's like with German versus Jap, because we're having 2 car shows in one.
Oh,
So
right.
it's a classic car show. That's a main show. And then we've also got the German versus Jap.
So we've
So it's
got
all
like
the
the BM
guys.
versus the Subarus and that
That's
kind of
it,
stuff.
yes.
Oh, man, this is going to be a fantastic day. What time does it all start?
The classic car show starts at 8 in the
Okay.
morning. But if you go classic, we are open from 6.
All right,
Believe
okay.
it or not, last year by 7:30, we already had 900 classics
Already
through
in.
our gate.
Jeez, that's amazing. And does it, I assume it goes the whole day. I mean, the 6th of July is a Sunday.
It is a Sunday, and
Yeah.
I'd recommend to be there before 3, because after 3, a lot of the classic cars start leaving because they're coming from
All
long
over, yeah.
distance. Harry Smith, Limpopo, and that, so they start
Incredible.
leaving quite
Jeez,
early.
okay. So get there 8 o'clock. I mean, listen, as you say, the whole day, loads of activity, secure parking, 60 Rand per adult, $20 under 12. I mean, really, it's food and drinks and those things all available.
All available. There is food for everybody. There's kosher food, there's halal food, and obviously everything else, drinks, and there's a beer
Brilliant.
garden.
Lovely, lovely. Listen, it sounds like a tremendous amount of fun. Definitely going to make my way through there. And you graciously going to give away a couple of tickets to our Fabulous Balls people.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, how many tickets you got?
I'll give away 15.
15 tickets. Okay, wonderful, Daisy. So I think, Daisy, you make up a tweet with classiccars.co.za, and first people who text us. Let's go. What question? Ooh, maybe a bit difficult if we ask what car it was that got your bug going. The 1959 Impala, Daisy, but don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone it was the 59 Impala.
Okay.
Okay, first people who can get through here and tell us on the Twitter feed what the first muscle car was that Paolo Callisto got bitten by. There we go. And we'll get 15 names off to you, and they'll come and enjoy it. Listen, you've got to be in the Gauteng area or close by. You know, we're not going to fly you up here, so you've got to be able to make your own way there at Nasrec. So let's go through those details just one more time. 6th of July, Nasrec Showgrounds, which is by Soccer City, FNB Stadium. It's where all of the major exhibitions. Is there specific areas at near Gate 1 or Gate...
At Gate 5.
Gate 5, okay. Gate 5, that's the place to go and check it all out. And if you've got a classic car, you arrive for free. Cool.
That's it. Hundreds. And come and see the hot rods, muscle cars.
Yeah, it's going to be
Tits
amazing.
and bums, everything. It's going to be an excellent day.
It's going to be amazing. Listen, thanks for coming through. And we'll get those winners off to you and have another very, very successful ride with some of South Africa's greatest classic cars.
Great, thank you. And thanks a lot for having us on air.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Balls.co.za